Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Cities XL. If you notice things are a little different, or sound a little different I guess you should say, I'm trying out a new mic here that I found, so hopefully it sounds okay. If it doesn't, then you're probably not watching this video. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and continue on with this series. I haven't played this town for a little while, so I'm kind of lost as to where we were. I think we were just kind of widening out some roads and whatnot through here. Yeah, that's definitely what it looks like we were doing. So, yeah, in this episode, we're just going to kind of do what we can about some of these roads. This here, I really want to get this interchange done, but I'm just not ready to go through that right now in the city. It's going to be definitely a challenge, and, it's going to require some destruction, so I just don't want to go into it too much right now. We'll definitely do that eventually, though. There's no way we're going to be able to put that off for very much longer, but we're just going to go ahead and try to, and pretend it's not a problem right at this moment anyways. So, but one of the main things I'm going to do right now is we are going to widen out this road here, and that will help out traffic a lot in this area. Now there's a lot of crossroads here, so hopefully it will go pretty smoothly. So I was thinking we could just do the 4 lanes, but I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go scrolling way too far. But I think we're gonna go ahead and do this guy here, which I think is gonna be all right. So we're just gonna go past that road right there, and then it's gonna go back to normal, the way it was before. Just for now, it may go further, but we don't really need it that much further. Okay, good, we got room there. This is going to need to kind of curve up and around, and the same goes for this side over here. It's going to change a little bit, which is alright. Change is always, well, I was about to say change is always a good thing, but no, not always. But change can be a good thing. Definitely can be. So we're going to do that. Do that, and then we're just going to do that. Alright. So we're gonna need to delete that as well, and then we'll go back over here. So yeah, this should help out traffic in this area, and it will. I'm saying it should, but I mean it will, so it better anyways. There's always a chance, I guess, of it making it worse. I don't know. So we're gonna go and do that, and one-way that road. Alright, we got that. So that was a pretty quick project. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do that, and not that much off, but probably enough just to mess with us there. So we'll try not to build too much out this way if we can help it. Yeah, but eventually this is probably going to come down to this road here. Not right now, but I think that this stretch in here is getting pretty bad too. So, and then this road is probably eventually going to come up over here as well. But that'll be for later projects. We don't really want to worry about that too much. What I'm going to worry about is this up through here. Right now, that's going to be our main concern. So, and I built off this road too, and I don't know why I did that. I know not to do that, but yet I was. So we'll go and put these guys back, but for now, we're going to go ahead and just delete it. So that's going to, let's see, yeah, we got some traffic off this road, so we're going to do a couple things. We're going to completely take out that road, and then we're going to completely widen out this road through here. And we just got a bus stop, I just noticed. And one of these, we took out like 3 bus stops. That's not going to be fun. But I just noticed that this guy didn't delete. Thank you. And we're going to do something a little different on this road. We're going to, instead of using that, we're going to actually use this guy here. This is a huge road, but we're going to go ahead and use him. Okay, I was just trying to figure out which road that was. Okay. So we're going to have to take these guys, and we'll do that. I have to do that for every one of them. Great. So yeah, this city's turning out pretty good. We are, you know, definitely going to need to this. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty much set that this throughway is going to become a freeway at some point as well. That's why we're going to have an interchange over there. It's not set in stone, you know, per se, but it's definitely likely. Is that straight? I don't like when Cities XL does that to me. That looks alright. Are we going at a slight angle? I can't tell. You know, I'm not going to worry about it because the plans that I have, this road probably will be changed into something else. So, but yeah, I plan on at least, you know, rolling that idea around. So up until there, and then what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do this. Now I love this road in terms of places like this where I have, you know, this is probably one of the best things that the network widening mod added into the game is just this road right here. One thing I wish they would add is a road that can start with the 2 lanes, but it's you know, it's got like wide grass medians or, you know, something like that, and then it can be changed into, you know, either like this or it can be changed into the 4-lane road. That's like the only mod that I really want right now. Don't know if it'll ever happen because I've never really searched for it or seen anybody else requesting that same thing, but you know, it would be nice. So we're just gonna go ahead and redo this whole entire stretch right there. So basically we got 2 lanes, and then up in here we move over to 3 lanes, which should and will, I keep saying should, but it will help out traffic. So but yeah, this is a fairly large road. I mean, it can be taken all the way out to 8 lanes. You know, it can be turned into one direction for 8 lanes. I mean, look at the medians as wide as this road is here. So yeah, that would make it pretty interesting trying to go straight on through, but oh well. In the real world, you know, have the match up here, but that's not what's happening here, so we're not going to worry about that. You know, I just look at the stretch of road and I'm just trying to figure out, like, if we do turn this into the freeway, you know, what we're going to have to do, what we're going to have to delete. You know, basically what I see is possibly just taking out these 2 squares, kind of like we did over here, but that's going to be a huge area. But then we can just kind of run a frontage road kind of close, which may or may not work, I don't know. Or we could just, you know, kind of work off one side. Maybe there's enough room where we can turn this into the frontage road, turn this into the frontage road, and only take out 1 square. That might be what we end up doing, but we're definitely just in the early stages right now, figuring that out. So hopefully, man, this road needs some work too. I didn't even realize that all the way up and through. But I think that's because they're coming up and around and then down, I think is the case. I'm not sure though. I could be very well wrong on that. Alright, so the freeway looks to be doing good. Oh yeah, we need to work on this as well, which is fine. In fact, let's go ahead and work on that right now, because it should be a fairly simple, straightforward operation to do. So, okay. Hopefully that won't mess us up right over there, but we'll see. Okay. So we'll just take this and make this 3 lanes all the way through. Did the wrong way? No. There we go. This game is well known for doing that. You'll be clicking away on the same one and then all of a sudden it changes the other way. Okay. So there we go. So that's a continuous 3 lanes all the way through. That's good. That's good. Good on the other way. For sure. Yeah, I'm glad I widened out this road because, you know, it's not bad, but it's definitely starting to yellow. So, that's pretty good. Of course, that could have been again because I did this, but, yeah. So, let's see here. One thing we might do instead of doing an interchange is, we need to just do something about this road, so we're definitely gonna have to do something about it. I was kind of thinking that we can create a flyover that brings you over the freeway and then connects into here or gets you onto the frontage road without having to hit a stoplight. That could be good, but I don't think that's gonna do much for us. So yeah, this road's starting to get some traffic again. Let's just see here. People should be using it. There we go. Okay, and I think people use this back up here too. Yeah, they do. That's why that road was pretty bad there. Yeah, it's definitely looking a lot better. Yeah, this road's gonna need some work now. It's gonna need to go all the way through, which I figured. I mean, I figured that was coming, but if I remember right, this is green, so we must have more traffic coming through this way now. And that's something I noticed about this game, is sometimes it's almost like the more lanes you add, the more people drive on it, which I think is true, because I think it goes by speed limit. Like do we have any left? Oh yeah, like the 2-lane roads I think are slower, of course, and then like the 5 lanes are faster, and these are faster. So you know they'll take the faster route. So you know this road, you know, may not have been the slowest, but it may not have been the fastest. But now that I've widened it out, changed the road type, it may be faster, and so now more people are using it, thus causing more traffic, thus causing you to widen it out again, and thus causing more traffic. So alright, so we got a nice little community going on out here. I do like how this was turned out. We don't have much space, but that's all good. Eventually we'll expand out over here. I think once we actually start expanding out over there, that's when we're really gonna have to focus on the freeway, because I mean this is gonna be the main road. There's not really gonna be any other bridge or anything going over, so we're gonna have to work on something there and get that done. One thing I was thinking of doing is kind of creating a freeway that kind of circles the city, so it kind of goes over across the bridge, then comes across here, but there's just terrain and stuff. You know, as I was looking around, you know, you got like some hills and stuff, but you know, it kind of comes around here, comes back across, and then kind of takes you back down into the manufacturing. That may be what we need to go there, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, so we got that. Got a fairly decent amount of traffic on there. Yeah, this is probably going to be the heaviest traveled section of the freeway right here, where it ends, of course, which isn't bad. So, alright. So, oh, sorry about that. Should have silenced my phone there. So basically, what do we need? We need everybody. Well, so we need skilled and unskilled. So let's go ahead. We got the skilled coming in, but we could use a few more of them. So let's go ahead and do that. We've been going by 4s here with streets. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know why that looked a little off to me, but looks the same though. Alright. So we'll do that, and then we'll go ahead and add some unskilled as well. Don't need a whole bunch of these guys, but oh yeah, we're gonna put back the shopping over here, because yes, they do need it. Okay, well, let's go and take care of that. And I do not want the building in my city. I know it's gonna pop up, but it just bugs me. Alright, so we'll get some of them back in there. Maybe put put one on this side. There we go. One side's gonna be deleted anyways, but if I can kind of try to avoid it, that'd be great. Let's actually go ahead and make you maybe a Wendy's? Yeah, we can do that. That actually looks decent. And it looks like most of the Wendy's I've been to. Huh. So, alright. So we got that going, we got that. How's our schools and stuff? They're fairly happy. Kind of getting out of the radius over here, which we need to work on, I guess. But for the most part, they're pretty happy. Our apartment complex is doing good over here. You know, not the best looking thing, but it's cool. You know, it'll work. Definitely work. And adds a nice little look to the city. So if you guys caught my other city that I've been doing off camera, I went ahead and did a video of that. Kind of showed that off and you know, went over the stuff I did in there. That's a much larger city, but it's a much larger in terms of population and the map. Actually, the map is probably about the same size. It's just a lot more usable space. But actually, no, I wouldn't say that's the same size. Like, this is a fairly small map. I mean, that one I'm scrolling from edge to edge all the time, and this one I'm right there at the edge all the time. So, I guess not, but it's definitely a work in progress city, and it's been going pretty well. So I just I made a video on it. You know, I'll probably do another one, you know, at the next population milestone, whatever that might be, and just go from there. And hopefully this city will, you know, do all right. You know, we're just basically these last couple episodes have just been kind of fixing up the roads, you know, getting people happy again, and bringing jobs in here. Which what I was going to do is I was going to go ahead and bring in some manufacturing. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. Alright, that's going to be a lot. I shouldn't have probably done that much, but oh well. Okay. So we've got plenty of people. We're getting close to 100,000 people now, which is quite cool. I'm still trying to, I think we're going to go ahead, I think I'm going to build kind of up and around this, and then we're going to go ahead and do a little park thing. In fact, I can go ahead and start that. Kind of do, you know, kind of a walk around the pond or whatever this is here. Kind of put this in just so I remember what exactly I was wanting to do there. Yeah, so we can kind of do a little park here. Like, we'll build up and around. We'll build kind of close to it, and then we'll just kind of interconnect it. You know, kind of build on all three sides and just come to, you know, a certain point and just have the roads go around it. And I think that'll look pretty good. I think that's what I finally decided as I was looking at this before I was starting to record. I was like, you know, we're gonna need to do something with this. I kind of wish this was a little bit more rounded, but I think we'll be all right. Let's see here. Yeah, see, I might have to cut that off a little bit more, but that's all good. So one thing I wanted to check. Okay, so that road's doing good. Yeah, that road's doing a lot better now that people can actually get, you know, down over here. So yeah, people are getting there and then getting off there. So, and then that had to have helped that out. Yep. So we pretty much have all of our offices built in here. Go ahead and clear you out. What are you complaining about? Okay. I don't want to build off that road too much. We can help it. So we got plenty of business hotels. I'm gonna figure out this road too. I think. I'm not sure yet. I think we're gonna have to kind of curve it or just come straight up or something like that. We'll figure that out. We're not really needing to build down there quite yet. So the unskilled aren't happy. Okay. I remember seeing that building type before. Let me go ahead and build it in here. Yeah, I don't think well, I've seen that before. I don't remember it ever building in. Okay, so let's go ahead and see here. I think they're upset about school. Education. Is it time for a high school? It is time for a high school. I think that's what some of these guys are upset about. Yeah, if I do a high school, it's going to make some of them happy, so. Alright, so that's going to have to be our next goal here. So we got school on that side, we got school on that side. Man, I'm just, if I want to make this a freeway, I'm just making this difficult on myself. I'm probably gonna have to put the high school somewhere in here. We're probably gonna have to put the high school somewhere in here. Probably gonna have to put the high school, you know, down here pretty soon. All right. Well, I think that'll be for the next episode. So, if you guys like to continue watching the series, go to that like and subscribe button. In the next episode, I think I'm gonna go ahead and at least work up some plans off camera to kind of get an idea of what I want to do here, and then maybe start freewaying at least, you know, to a certain point over here, and then